Meeting of the Zion Park District to order for June 20th, 2019. Eric, could you take roll call?
Commissioner Pye?
Here.
Commissioner Brown? Commissioner Hartman?
Here.
Commissioner Rivers? President Magera?
Here.
Okay, if I can ask everybody to stand for Pledge of Allegiance, please. Pledge of Allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
I will entertain a motion for the approval of minutes.
Okay, I'll enter motion to approve the minutes of the Personal Sub-Finance Committee meeting dated 16 May 2019. And also the minutes of the regular meeting of Boards of Commissioners for the Zion Park District dated 16 May 2019.
Do I have a second? Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Welcome, we have a guest. Hi, could you announce who you are?
My name's Dave Fitzwater.
Hi, Dave. And did something specific bring you here
No.
today?
No, just come to the door.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you for joining us this evening. Okay. All right. So we have the agenda. Is anything going to be changed or added or deleted?
No.
For the agenda? Okay. I'll entertain a motion for the agenda.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve the regular meeting of the Zion Park District for 20 June 2019.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carried. Any of the commissioners have any comments to make for this week? Okay. Any the attorney's reports?
No.
Okay. All right, now we have the monthly cash position report and consider the bills. I entertain a motion to approve those.
I entertain a motion, we approve for total unpaid bills of 154,389.29 for a total of, I gotta put my glasses on, 379,650.05.
I second it.
Any additional discussion?
No.
Eric?
Commissioner Pye?
Aye.
Commissioner Hartman?
Aye.
President Magera?
Aye. Okay, the director's report.
Okay, just a couple things to add from my written report. I handed out the fans that we just received. One side is the Concert and Park Series, the other side is 4th of July. For the 4th of July, plans are pretty well set. I put in the application today for the fireworks permit. The baseball games are set, the fishing tournament is going to happen, bands are set, the activities in the fun fair tent. So I think we're all ready to go on the 4th. The concerts, tonight is the first concert, so we were very happy to have some sunshine end up this day instead of rain, which is what was forecasted. And so the concert has probably begun. Pool is open, although they have had a up and down schedule for the first week that they've been open. The staff are good, so we're rocking and rolling at the pool, and so that's a good thing. One thing I didn't put on there that I did want to ask is I did get the parade, Jubilee Days parade information. Do we want to take the golf cart, the People Mover golf cart, and be in the parade this year? I'm going to have to let Rich know if we're interested in doing that.
Okay.
So
I might be out of town, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
What about
Monday the?
I don't care one way or the
It's
other.
Monday the Second.
I realize this.
Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna tell them to plan on us, and we can make our plan closer to the day of who exactly is going, but
Mhm.
I'll just tell them that we're interested in being in that again. And that's all that and I did want to share with you, Chad shared with me the badges from the new badges from the police department. I think they look really nice.
They look really
He wanted
nice.
to, for you guys to be able to have a close-up look at them, but they came out really nicely, so I'm going to share those. They look,
He is doing a great job of getting
Actually, the
everything.
guy came when he delivered my package. He looked really good.
yeah,
Oh,
they look
okay.
nice in their uniforms,
Oh.
don't they?
Really do.
I like the blue. I think that the blue looks really good. And
Yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah, it all matches together. It all sticks
yeah,
out
they look
too.
they look very professional. But
Yeah, everything looks
I
good.
think he really is proud of putting those new badges
No, they look
together. I
great.
mean, the new patches together.
Chad, the one delivering the packets?
It's
Because I never seem to get them. They're always like in my door, so I'm always never around.
Oh, it's usually on Saturdays that they've been.
Mm-hmm.
He may just stick it in your door and not even knock.
Yeah.
I don't know. If sometimes it's Lawrence on Saturdays.
Yeah,
So
I
I
think
don't
they
know.
usually-
Yeah, I don't know who has been taking them.
But
for
it's
sure.
the park district, it's not the police.
No,
always
it's
us.
us, yeah. Yeah, so they may just slip it in your door and not even knock.
Yeah,
Just,
which is fine. Yeah, they're very nice.
so that's all I have.
All right, we will move on to new business. So approval for ordinance 867.
So ordinance 867, wrapping up the fiscal year, and we realized that we had overspent in the Social Security line item for the 18-19 budget. So rather than having to amend the budget appropriation ordinance, well, no, this does amend the budget, but instead of having to
Well,
go back
To the county and everything.
to the county and everything, this is just an amendment to take funds that we had an excess in one line item and make it whole in that line item. And then we didn't have to go back to the county and amend the whole process. This is just an amendment to make that transfer, to make that line item whole. So it really was just, we're going through the budget appropriation ordinance, Eric has to lay that out in a manner, so if you overspend in a line item, we do have to do some kind of an amendment to it. So we do try and make sure that we are at a maximum level, and that line item just was a little bit off. So it's really just a housekeeping item to keep us in compliance with the 18-19 budget appropriation ordinance, and
So this really doesn't go anywhere. It just stays in
no,
our file.
no, Jim Rock wrote this for us, and it just stays in our files, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions before I entertain a motion? Okay, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll entertain,
Oh, go ahead.
I'll entertain a motion that we approve ordinance number 867, an ordinance amending the budget and appropriation ordinance for the fiscal year beginning 1 May 2018, ending on April 30th, 2019.
I second that.
So no further discussion is needed? Okay, Eric?
Commissioner Pike,
Aye.
Commissioner Hartman,
Aye.
President Magera.
Aye. Okay, so now we're going to the budget and appropriation ordinance, so we're going to open the public hearing for comments. Do we have any comments that the public would like to make? Okay, so
No comments from our one,
Okay, so now we're going to make a motion to close.
well, just close the
Close the public hearing? Okay, but we need to vote on the ordinance. So I will entertain a motion for ordinance 865.
I make a motion that we approve the budget and appropriation ordinance for the fiscal year of 2019, 2020, number 865 for approval.
I second that.
No further discussion needed. Do I need to have a voice on this one?
No, do a roll call.
Roll call, okay. Eric, if you could take roll.
Commissioner Hartman,
Here.
Commissioner Pye,
Aye.
President McGarrett.
Aye. Okay. Sprayer bid.
Okay. So, I forwarded to you the memo that I received from Alan about the sprayer purchase, the background and analysis. We actually bid this twice because the first time we weren't comparing apples to apples, so we changed the bid a little bit, and so we ended up with the Toro Multipro 5800 for $72,971, and the Smithco Star Command for $70,380. Looking at all of the features, thank you.
I was like, staff.
No, all the features involved, and they're very comparable pieces of equipment, but it is an important piece of equipment, and we have had the one that is currently in use has really outused its useful life. So the Smithco Star Command is the one that they're recommending, since it did come in at a lower price, and it does have all the features that they would like to have on it. So we're recommending that we take that bid and purchase that sprayer.
So we're going with the 70,000?
The Smithco Star Command.
Not the 72,000.
No, because the price is better and it has everything that we want, so
Okay.
that's the recommendation.
All right.
I'll entertain a motion for approval for the sprayer.
All right, I'll entertain a motion that we approve the sprayer bid for the cost of $70,380. And that's the Spray Star 3180. And that's again for the total price of $70,380.
I've been thinking that.
Any further discussion needed? Eric, take the roll, please.
Commissioner Hartman,
Aye.
Commissioner Pye,
Aye.
President McGarrett.
Aye. Okay, asphalt resurfacing bid.
So Todd put together the bid results for asphalt resurfacing of Lebanon Trail, which is the trail that is a diagonal that goes basically from Shiloh Park School to the southwest towards 29th Street. So it's utilized a lot by kids coming to the school district. The kids from Herman Park Day Camp use that way to come up to the pool when they're walking. So it's a path that is very well used and it's in need of resurfacing. The Bethesda Trail is the one that is in the opposite direction. So it goes from like the 9th tee of Shiloh and goes in a diagonal up towards 173. And you pass by that. That one is really in need of some resurfacing. Jordan Park parking area and trail, that's just to upgrade that area out there. That trail is also pretty disrepair and does have a lot of heavy use for the neighborhood out there. So he got 5 bids back, which is great that we got so many bidders. And Patriot Maintenance came in with the lowest price per ton of $120. So $38,280 to take care of those areas for this year. If you remember, we had some paving dollars left over from last year, so that's how we're able to cover all of that, even though our paving, what we get for our paving line item isn't quite that much. We have carryover from last year.
I've seen a lot of bids come out that are fairly close, but they're talking double than what the lowest bidder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering about those positive feedback you, like, sought people out that use that company.
Well, we
Because-
used,
Because we've never used them before. They're new for us.
Yes.
NP paving we used year before last. Last year it was Chicago Land Paving, which both bid on this project as well.
Yeah, that is a
But
big
this
difference.
was our low bid with
Okay.
Patriot.
And you feel pretty confident that they'll,
Their references checked out well.
okay.
Good. And we
Yeah,
save,
because we
and we
haven't
save
used them
money.
before. We usually do quite a thorough background checking because, yeah, we could really go down on,
Double.
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
So, that's our recommendation.
Okay.
I have one question.
Mm-hmm.
And then two trees going up Lemon Trail and,
Bethesda Trail?
yeah, are you guys done redo it? Or just patch it?
This is they're going to grind down and then they're gonna resurface 2.5 inches of new asphalt. And we are treating all the weeds and getting everything killed off so nothing will, pop back through.
So that
And damage
closed
it.
down for like a period of a week or how?
Probably won't take them that
It
long.
doesn't
once they
take
do.
long,
Once they get on there, grinding and then repaving it, they'll do it pretty quickly.
Yeah, it'll go pretty quick.
And then the weather.
Well,
Yeah, the weather.
they won't start until they
Depends on how long it keeps raining.
That was one of the things that was talked about with the people who did come for the bid opening was, how there's a lot of jobs that still need to be done. They're all pretty busy, although since we got 5 bids, they're all looking for work, but I think it's because they're backed up. They're waiting for the weather to get nicer.
Yeah.
And we did limit to 60 days for their completion of work.
Okay.
Okay, well, I will entertain a motion to approve.
I entertain a motion that we approve the asphalt resurfacing to Patriot Maintenance for a total of $38,280.
I will second it.
Any further discussion? Eric, take roll, please.
Commissioner Hartman,
Aye.
Commissioner Pye, President McGarrow.
Aye. Okay. So the Toro Groundsmaster mower.
Okay, so we are members of U.S. Communities Cooperative Program, and so what that means for us is that there are items that they go out and they pre-bid them, so we don't have to go through our bid process like we did for these. We are required to do a bid, but if you are part of the co-op that does a pre-bid, that answers that part of the process for us. So this is, the Toro Groundsmaster 3500 was pre-bid through U.S. Communities and Omnia, which is a subsidiary of that. And so we were talking about Allen hand mowing. Well, they
Yes.
hand mow around the greens because they don't have a mower that they can do a riding mower that isn't going to scalp those edges where there's a lot of slope. And this is kind of the answer to that. And the hand mowing is great. It's really the best way to do it, but the manpower that's needed to do that is really expensive because it's so time consuming. So this is really going to answer some of that issue for them. And, it's a good price for this mower. And it will, have a very long, useful life at the golf course, and it will really help. They have been very conscious about not overstaffing out there, because you have to be conscious of the wages that we're paying and how much that's costing to run the golf course. So this makes a lot of sense to get this taken care of and get them the right equipment for this that will save them time, which will save us money at the end.
So the total price of that would be $33,000?
33,
Okay,
90,
okay,
33.
got it.
Mhm.
And this is for that mower?
Correct.
Okay, got it.
So that's our recommendation to purchase it through that co-op
Okay.
contract.
It's right towards the bottom, Jess. The
Oh,
paragraph.
okay. I got it.
All right.
Do you have any questions, Jess? Okay, I'll entertain a motion for approval.
All right, I'll entertain a motion to approve the Toro Groundmaster 3500 mower purchased on the U.S. Committee's COOP program, and that is for the amount of $33,090.33.
I will second it.
If there's no further discussion, take the roll, please.
Commissioner Hartman?
Aye.
Commissioner Pye?
Aye.
President McGarrett?
Aye. Okay, now we have the survey project request for proposals.
Yeah, so I just wanted to bring this to your attention that we've been talking about the second step of our comprehensive plan, and we're there, we're ready to go. So we have, Christine has had 5 companies that we have vetted for possible survey companies that would fulfill our needs for this project. So this has been sent to them. And I got quite a bit of the verbiage of this out of another park districts, Oak Park Park Districts. They had this all laid out. I mean, this is really thorough. It's a really nice proposal.
Dave, this is for a survey for the people, to see what their...
The community.
The community, what their needs are, what their wants are.
How they like what we're
Yeah.
doing, but also looking forward to, we'll put in their questions about future projects. But also, kind of the feeling of, and so we'll probably be hitting, a survey is something that you have to take a lot of care about the questions that you ask so that you get the information that you need, but also that it's not so long that people don't take it. So this is a request for a company. We're going to have an outside company come and do the survey, because then it will be statistically valid, and we'll make sure that we try and get a representation from all facets of our community. So the seniors, the families, the kids, the people who live on the east side and the west side and the north and the south. So, it's really, and it will be in several different types. So some people who are comfortable doing it online, somebody
I was
who
just
wants it
gonna
as
ask that.
paper, somebody who wants a phone call and just to ask questions, just to go through the questions. So yeah, so all of that is in here.
Okay.
And so a company can do that where we don't really have the
And
manpower
there's
to do
actually
it.
plenty of companies out there that do things like this too.
Right, so yeah, as I said, we had about 5 that were recommended by other park districts, by, people that we've met at conference, and we put it on our website, so if there's another company out there that's interested, they have access to the request for proposals. And here it says, what our request is, what we're doing, why we're doing it, and then a timeline. So this will be completed in September, probably, by the time we go through choosing a company, writing the questions for the actual survey, and then the processing of the survey.
So will they be responsible for trying to get the responses back?
Mhm.
Because I could see that being,
Yeah.
people won't want to fill
Yeah,
out
they'll,
or...
they'll take
what.
over the whole match from start to
That-
finish.
that's great,
And
yeah.
then give you the end results after it's
Right.
all
Yeah.
done.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's the other thing that, I really liked about the proposal that I, utilized to use to make ours is, and it's not just, the statistics, it's, actually evaluating them, which we'll do ourselves also, but, these people are the experts in doing surveys, so they have that knowledge of, okay, what does this tell you? And doing reports that will make it easy for you guys to read it, for us to read it, for someone who wants to see it from the public, that they can understand what it means. It's not just numbers and statistics. It's going to be actual, digestible information. So
True data.
yeah, I'm really excited about getting this off the ground. This process is somewhat of a slow process, but I think this will give us a lot of good information.
So what actually are we approving? For the
Is it
surveys?
Information?
It's just informational.
Oh,
I just
okay.
wanted to make
Well,
sure
no
that you guys
approval.
were,
Okay.
yeah, I just want to
Yeah.
make sure that you guys were up on what
Super.
it is the next phase of
Yeah,
this
that's awesome.
project was, because we're here.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so we have our next item is executive session, which we will be having tonight.